It is really very difficult to state a single and accurate definition of law. Some people define it as rules of human action, whereas some other people treat it as a profession or discipline that is related with the practical set of rules and customs which are known as binding by the community. Such rules are controlled by the government authority and social institutions. Whereas judges define law as an act, a policy, a statute, some guidelines, and rules. Let us see meaning and some of the definitions of law. Law signifies a rule applied indiscriminately to all the actions. We have many definitions for law. Let us see one of the definitions that is given by the ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle. He defined law as an embodiment of reasons, whether an individual or the community. There are some other definitions provided in the video. You can have a look on it. According to Article 13 of 3 of Constitution of India 1950, law includes any ordinance, order, bylaw, rule, regulation, notification, custom or usage having in the territory of India the force of law. Depending on meaning and definitions of law, there are some characteristics given to the law. Let us see what are they. It is a set of rules. Law regulates the human conduct. Law is created and maintained by the state. It has certain amount of stability, flexibility and uniformity. Don't forget, it should have stability, flexibility and uniformity. It is backed by coercive authority. Its violation leads to punishment. It is the expression of the will of the people and is generally written down to give its definiteness. It is related to the concept of sovereignty, which is the most important element of the state. Law creates legal rights. Law is essentially of a territorial nature and applies within the territory of the state. Let us see the history of law in India. So how it is introduced, when it is introduced, let us see it. Actually, in our history of law, we can take it in three ways. One is before British ruled India, means Vedic age, and law in British ruled India, and law after independence. Let us see. India has a recorded legal history started from the Vedic ages, and some sort of civil law system may have been in place during the Bronze Age and the Indus Valley Civilization. Law in British ruled India. The common law system came to India with the British East India Company. The company was granted charter by King George I in 1726 to establish Mayor's Court in Madras, Bombay and Calcutta, and the functions expanded after the victory of Battle of Plassey. Let us see law after independence. So we got independence in 1947, right? So after independence, the Constitution of India is drafted. The Constitution is the guidelines, right, in all the matters like executive, legislative and judicial in the country.